Welcome to the Wisdom of the Stoics channel. In this video, we will explore personal topics and situations that are often best suited for more private settings, as their exposure in a public environment can change everything completely. So, change it immediately. We understand the importance of confidentiality for us and for other people, so confidentiality is what deserves our attention. Life is what deserves our attention. It can be both from a strategic point of view and in terms of cultivating the inner world for those who accompany us in the search for Stoic lessons as well as philosophical advice. Know that this video will be an orientation on how to incorporate Stoicism in the current context. Let's share with you 8 things that you should not disclose to others and should change it right now before it's too late. The video will be based on Stoic lessons that you should apply, and remember, the last point is the most important. So watch until the end and don't miss any part of the video, so it makes sense for you before we continue. I ask you to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our personal and intellectual growth videos. And as always, don't forget. Let's go to the first point. Others do not necessarily need to understand the extent of your personal struggles that you have already faced. Attempts to justify yourself to those who have also faced their own trials may seem presumptuous, especially because those who have never been in a difficult life situation. The truth is that a person's character is formed by the experience they have lived through. However, this personal experience does not necessarily have to be the public's concern. It can be something you keep more personal or discuss only with people who live with you. You should not rely on your difficulties as excuses or constant narratives in your life. The challenging moments you have overcome have shaped your life, contributed to your maturity, wisdom, and resilience. It is not necessary for others to be direct witnesses of your pain. It is enough for them to acknowledge your progress and the person you have ultimately become more worthy of admiration. A person who does not worry about constantly showcasing their past, but remains in the present, demonstrating the qualities and skills acquired along the journey of life, is more important than someone who boasts about their past experiences, but cannot embody those experiences in concrete actions, limiting themselves to narrating their triumphs. Never tell people about your lifelong dreams and goals in public. They may think you are crazy because they do not see the possibilities as you do. They may say that their dreams did not come true and label them as failures. Some people are like that. When they cannot achieve their goals, they ultimately undermine you psychologically and mentally. So never say what you plan to do to get from point A to point B. People want to see their own good, not the good of others. So it's always wise to stop talking about certain details of your life. Your dream is something that should be devoid of you and your soul. If you don't believe in it, keep it to yourself. Moreover, from the moment you share your dreams with someone, they may ask for all the details of your life because you are opening yourself up to something so important. And in this way, you can judge your choices and strategies, so be careful in your interactions. Most people around you already have a sense of direction you're heading in. Imagine if you disclose details that precisely reveal every step of your journey. It's like giving out your personal phone number or intimate life without restricted access. When this happens, you lose control of the situation. If something goes wrong, you may even question whether it was your fault or someone else's. The origin of the problem can cause anxiety. There are so many people who theoretically could harm you that it would be difficult to distinguish where the threat is coming from. So be cautious. Whether it's a curious friend or a friendly stranger, it's wise to conceal all the important details of your goals for your own good. Just indicate the general direction. There's no need to reveal all the complexities of your journey. Remember, nobody is your confidant, nobody shares your path, and you don't have to explain. Having this information about your journey is more than enough. Imagine that every time you count every step of your journey and in the end, everything goes wrong. In the end, the people you told why to find out that you have to explain to her that it didn't work out. So leave it to just you. Practice Stoicism. Stoics emphasize the importance of maintaining a certain reserve for your innermost feelings. This doesn't mean you have to be emotionally unavailable, but rather that you should choose discerningly the people you trust to share your deepest and most vulnerable emotions with. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, reminds us of the importance of this lesson by saying, "When you are offended by someone, immediately turn to yourself and check in what attachment you have taken him. For if your impression is correct, no one's attachment is appropriate to you and reason does not allow you to be affected by him. If you think that the attachment is appropriate to him, Blame yourself for not wisely choosing the people with whom you share your most intimate feelings, avoiding exposing them indiscriminately. For everyone, this approach not only protects your emotional privacy, but also helps ensure that your emotions are shared with those who can offer genuine support and understanding. This is an important principle of Stoicism that emphasizes the importance of emotional self-discipline and careful selection of confidential in a world where true joy and feelings of lightness often seem scarce. These emotions are highly valued and in demand by all. When you genuinely smile, some people may even be surprised. Some admire this joy, but the majority, which is quite significant, may see it as insincere because it is so cheerful. For these individuals, it's difficult to understand how one can experience deep inner peace. So, if I were you, I would proudly express your happiness in the world we live in today. Our happiness may cause envy in others, even on social media. Be careful with what you share. Next point, if someone asks about your well-being, simply say that you're doing well without the need to exaggerate, saying that you're fantastic, as this can only provoke envy instead of emphasizing how everything is going well. Asking about the progress of others not only preserves humility, but also demonstrates compassion for the well-being of others. Avoid disclosing everything we mentioned earlier on your social media. In a world where everything seems connected and happy on social media, there are always people who want to be in their shoes. So be careful with the things you disclose. Never reveal intimate details of your life. A valuable lesson from Stoicism on social media is that you shouldn't indiscriminately reveal your deepest weaknesses or vulnerabilities. While sharing aspects of your life and experiences can be valuable, disclosing all your weaknesses can damage your emotional resilience and confidentiality. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote, "Life demands from us difficult things. First accept them, then accept what we accept." This quote underscores the importance of acceptance and resilience in the face of life's difficulties. Therefore, when using social media, it's important to exercise discretion regarding what you share. There's no need to publicly disclose all your weaknesses and deepest problems. Instead, reserve a safe and reliable space, such as private conversations with close friends or mental health professionals, to address these issues more appropriately and effectively. This helps protect your privacy and approach social media with caution. Avoid discussing conflicts publicly and always refrain from sharing intimate details of your personal life online or with anyone you've just met. There's no need to elaborate on what bothers you with the world. Conflicts should be resolved directly between you and those involved. Intimacy should thrive in relationships, not outside of them. Many people face disagreements in their relationships, but ultimately airing these problems to friends and even family turns personal matters into gossip instead of resolving them discreetly and privately. It's important to acknowledge that healthy relationships depend on maintaining confidentiality and resolving internal conflicts, rather than disclosing intimate details of relationship dynamics. Regardless of whether you're in a comfortable financial position or dealing with debts, it's best not to disclose these details to anyone, even close acquaintances. Firstly, no one in your social circle is a tax agent or banker, so never disclose your financial situation or how much you earn. Secondly, exchanging financial information can have negative repercussions, even unintentionally. If you have money, you may attract people with hidden motives. If your finances are limited, many may look down on you. Unfortunately, that's how the world works, so it's wiser to keep certain aspects of your finances private. Let people speculate about how much you earn. Keeping it mysterious ensures that those close to you won't worry about your financial situation. Whenever someone asks you how much you earn, simply say you don't like discussing it and prefer to keep it to yourself. Even to your best friend, because jealousy often stems from those closest to you. Showing desperation in situations like job interviews, social events, or meeting friends tends to only create problems for yourself. So be cautious when sharing financial information and monitor what you disclose. In short, maintaining composure and trust is crucial in social relationships. Remember, even if you're uncertain inside, the world values outward appearance. The best strategy is to exude confidence, convincing people that you're in control of the situation. Avoid missed opportunities by not allowing desperation to show publicly. Lack of control is not what you need. It's better to avoid such attempts and always maintain your position. Be sure to explore opportunities to determine your financial future. If you want to deepen your knowledge of Stoicism and self-improvement, I invite you to subscribe to our channel and leave your thoughts in the comments, as it helps us tailor these honest lessons. I sincerely hope this message was valuable to you. Before we conclude, I'd like to congratulate you for being strong and watching until the end. Keep striving to be the best version of yourself, and for that, we leave you with these 2 videos. Hope to see you there.